So, for India, Joe Biden is not a stranger. As America's vice president, and even before that, Joe Biden has engaged with the Indian establishment on more occasions than one, committing his support for a strong India-US partnership. Our next report tells you how Joe Biden has been a steady ally for India in America.
September 2014. There was a buzz in Washington, D.C. The Indian Prime Minister was visiting America's capital right after his thumping victory in the general election. While the focus of the world was on the talks between Barack Obama and Narendra Modi, on the 30th of September, Joe Biden, the then Vice President of America, hosted a lunch for the Indian Prime Minister. Obama's Secretary of State, John Kerry, was present too. The leaders had spent time together before the luncheon. They were convinced India and the United States can become strong partners.
Mr. Prime Minister, our conversations these past 2 days leave me with absolute confidence that we can cross the sea together. And we are encouraged, all of us who have been in contact with you these last couple days, with your sense of purpose, with your incredible energy, and with your commitment to this relationship. The floor is yours.
Prime Minister Modi agreed. He had nothing but praise for the American leadership.
There are very few people who take difficult paths and undertake different journeys, and both these leaders have always undertaken difficult journeys wherever there have been problems, and they have risen beyond politics, and they have tried to deal with those problems and solve with those problems, and they have worked very hard for these.
With Joe Biden now getting ready to take charge as president, Prime Minister Modi would find a familiar face and a dependable ally in the Oval Office. Because in his 40-year-long career in politics, Joe Biden has extended his support to India on more than one occasion. In 1998, when India conducted its first nuclear test, Biden issued a statement of support in his capacity as a ranking member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Back then, when the US was opposed to India's nuclear tests, Biden had said, "A nation of India's size, importance, and stature cannot be isolated forever. We will have to engage India." 3 years later, Biden stood up in India's support again, now as the chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Biden wrote a letter to the then President George W. Bush, calling on his administration to lift the sanctions on India. Biden wrote, "The economic sanctions against India serve to stigmatize rather than stabilize. If the sanctions are removed, India will respond with reciprocal acts of goodwill in non-proliferation and other arenas." Biden's support to India didn't waver when Obama was elected President of America. As Vice President-elect, he traveled to Pakistan with a demand. Biden wanted Islamabad to help India bring the culprits behind the 26/11 terrorist attack to justice. As these pictures from September 2014 show, nothing changed when Prime Minister Modi rose to power. Instead, India had deepened its partnership with America. In 2016, the Obama-Biden administration declared India a major defense partner, a distinctly unique definition that the US had not used before for any other ally. With Prime Minister Modi still at the helm of affairs in New Delhi, the Biden administration will get a chance to build on the same foundation. Bureau Report, WION World is One.